Hello, my name is Aaron, and welcome back to the Retro Gaming Collective. Alright, so we got another hunting week for you guys this week. This is a very PS5 heavy week. I've added a lot of PS5 games to my collection. Purely because GameStop has had a ton of sales, and of course there's one particular PS5 game that's come out recently that I had to have. I've had it pre-ordered for a while and I am very close to beating it. So yeah, super stoked to be able to add all of this stuff to my collection, to show it to you guys. And then I've got some other kind of crazy stuff over here to show you. It's a hodgepodge of stuff. Now just a little update. We, as of recording this video, are about 2 weeks away from our due date. Baby could come any single day now. I'm trying to record a bunch of little videos to like carry the channel over until she is born, until I am like adjusted to new life, all that stuff. So you're gonna see the hat flipped one way, you know, all that kind of stuff, just so I'm able to like tell everything apart with my footage. So I'm gonna try and like keep the channel consistent, even you know, even while she's here and when we're getting used to things. But be prepared that you may not see a video for a week or two here or there as I adjust. So please be patient. But without further ado, let's dive in and see what we found this week. So to start, I went to quite a few different GameStops. Again, picking up some. I'm just going to show you. This is my stack of PS5 stuff for the week. Boom, ton of stuff here. And I got one lonely PS3 game from a GameStop as well. I'll start with this one. My wife and I went away to Hershey Park for the weekend, just to get one last little getaway in before the baby comes. So of course, while I'm up there, I gotta like try different things. So this I ended up picking up at a GameStop in, I believe it was Lancaster, Pennsylvania. I got Jurassic The Hunted for $14.99, but it is actually complete. And I've actually wanted to try this one for a while. It looks super, super cool. So this one's definitely getting added to the collection. Now, let's talk about PS5 stuff, because there's a lot here. Number one, the game that I am playing right now is Lego Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga. What's interesting is I had this game pre-ordered, and I got some kind of award at work where I was able to transfer it over to GameStop gift cards. And I ended up getting to pick this game up for free. I didn't pay anything for it. It's basically on my job. So what better way to get a game than free? So this game is phenomenal. If you guys have played any of the other Lego Star Wars games and you enjoyed them, this game is like super fresh. It's a completely redone game. Like nothing seems to be carried over from anything previously. I just beat Return of the Jedi last night. I beat the first two sequels, and the first two trilogies. Now I'm gonna hop onto the sequel. But I'm in love with this game. It's so much fun, and it came hot on the heels of Kirby's The Forgotten Land, which I also loved. Highly recommend that. I'm a Kirby fan. You guys know that. But definitely give this one a try. Now, these are all. I don't have a ton of footage of this stuff. I'll show you what I got as I'm talking about them. Some of these I've really wanted to try. Others I got them because they were cheap. And we'll see what ends up staying in the collection, what ends up getting moved out to make some money back. This one I've actually wanted for a while. Tales of Iron. I picked this one up. I think it was like, I don't know, 20 bucks. Totally worth it for me. It looks really cool. The artwork looks really cool. Definitely going to be trying this one out after Lego Star Wars is done. Then we got Space Base Startopia. I'm gonna give this one a try as well. I think I paid maybe like 14 bucks for this at GameStop through their deals. Then we got Monster Energy Supercross 4. I know that 5 just recently came out, but I haven't played this one yet. So I'm looking forward to giving that one a try. I think I paid like 10 bucks for it. Totally worth it to add to the collection. And in the same vein, we got Riders Republic. Also looking forward to giving this one a try. I don't know if this one's going to end up staying in the collection or not. We'll see. We'll see how it all shakes out. And here's, again, another one that I'm not super sure that I'm going to end up keeping, and that is Scarlet Nexus. It looks like an anime style game, Japanese, you know, that kind of stuff. These kind of games just aren't really my bag. I may give it a try just to say that I did. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see how that goes. Then we got Dark Pictures House of Ashes. I know very little about this game. It looks like a horror game. And if you guys know me, you know I'm not super huge on horror games. So this one will probably get a pass as well. But I think I paid like 12 bucks for it or something like that. All of these games are super, super cheap through their deals. Then we got Rift Breaker for the PS5 here. And I paid 15 for this, brand new. I don't know. I'm going to give this one a try too. I've always loved those like strategy type games like Command and Conquer and things like that. And it kind of reminded me of that. So I may give this one a try here too. As you can tell, the backlog is never ending. It never stops. There's always something. I'm going to play this eventually, and then it goes on the shelf. Who knows if and when I'll ever get to it. But yeah, one final PS5 game here. We got Warhammer Chaos Bane, and I think I paid 19 bucks for this, which was super, super good deal. This one I'm actually really looking forward to giving a try. And it's the Slayer edition as well. But yeah, that's all I ended up picking up at GameStop. Let's move on and see what else we got. Next, we're going to talk about Second and Charles. I talk about this store a lot. I always end up finding something there. What I did today was actually take a whole bunch of stuff from my eBay store that wasn't selling, doing a little spring cleaning, took it in there, traded it in to get what I could get for it. And I'm going to, you know, get other things to sell that might, you know, kind of refresh the store a little bit. So ultimately what I did, I took a whole bunch of stuff. I got like 130 or something like that in trade credit. I only ended up picking up one thing today, and I didn't get to film it because it was behind the counter, but it's Tatsunoko versus Capcom Ultimate All-Stars. I paid 40 for this in trade cred. It goes anywhere in the 50 plus range, and it is complete. It's a really good copy. Looks really, really nice. So I will probably be passing this one along to kind of replenish the store a little bit. But yeah, super cool for 40 bucks, and I didn't actually pay anything out of pocket really for it today. And another time, this is actually maybe a week or so ago, I went back and I found a copy of Super Luigi Brothers U. I can't remember if I put this one in a video or not, so I'm going to show you it anyway. So this one I ended up paying like 21 bucks for. I actually already sold it, so it's gonna be shipped out. It was complete as well. The only thing that sucked about it was it had this little kind of nick right in there. But I put it on eBay and it sold, so that one's gonna go out. And that's really all that we picked up on at Second and Charles. Let's keep going and see what else we found. Next, I ended up hitting Prime Thrift. It used to be Thrifties. And I actually found some Xbox games, man. You don't see this stuff out in the wild anymore, especially in as good a condition as these are. I ended up, they were listed for $3.93, and I ended up getting them for around $1 each because I am a regular there. They know me. But that is Star Wars Battlefront, the original, for the original Xbox. And this is, it's also complete. Look at that. Looks great. Then we also got Midtown Madness 3. It's an Xbox exclusive. This one also already sold, so this one needs to get shipped out as well. It is complete. Looks great. I mean, these are super clean, nice copies, and they were really, really good to find. Every time I find something in a thrift store, it just gives me a little more hope that that game hunting is not dead. But yeah, got a few more things to show you here. So I have one little quick pawn shop pickup to show you guys. They have not had a ton of stuff game-wise in the store. I don't think they've gotten a ton of stuff in. Like, I don't think people are selling things right now. But hopefully as we move further into garage sale season and things like that, we'll start to see more games pop up in the pawn shop or in thrift stores. We will see. You may hear my dog running around in the background there, so please ignore him. But yeah, they had a bunch of PSP games in the store. I ended up picking up this one only. It was NFL Streets 3. And it's about a $20 game or so. It is currently on eBay right now, so if you're interested, let me know. I don't know if this is going to be up by the time this video airs, but yeah, it is now, so let me know. But yeah, let's keep moving and see what else we found. Next, I want to talk about Video Games Monthly. I ended up going with the box for the first time ever this month, and I have to say that I wasn't super pleased with it. I also wasn't super pleased with their customer service when I told them I wasn't super pleased with it. when I had originally gone in to set up the Video Games Monthly box, I selected that I wanted N64 and I wanted the Wii, or the Wii U, excuse me. And I set up my whole, my library as you do on there. And yeah, I eventually switched over that I wanted Dreamcast as well. And I went to open my box and I ended up getting one really sweet N64 game. I did a 5-up, so I got 5 games here, but it's Buck Bumble. This is like a $35 game, something like that. And it's one that I've never played, and it's super cool to add to the collection. Now, the rest of these were GameCube games, which is normally great. Like, I love GameCube, but I have all of these. I don't ever remember selecting GameCube. I didn't put anything in my, like, in my, like, library for them, but I ended up getting Namco Museum. It's not complete, obviously. They're disc only. We got The Sims, disc only. We got One Peg, Grand Battle here, also disc only. And the only complete game that we had was Jeremy McGrath, Supercross World. I have them. So I eventually contacted them, and they basically told me that I needed to have it set up in the system like a week beforehand. And like I said, I don't remember ever selecting the GameCube, and they kind of pushed back a little bit on me. So I ended up canceling my subscription with them. And only at that point did I say, like, I wish there was some sort of resolution. They're like, well, if you want to trade them in, you can. But it was after I said that I need to cancel because I was frustrated with them. But that's neither here nor there. Like I said, I'm sure they're great for other people, but this box, like, it wasn't a great first impression for me. So maybe I'll try another subscription box in the future. But yeah, this one just wasn't for me this time. But again, I'm super happy with Buck Bumble. Really cool game to add to the collection. But yeah, on to the next. This was part of my Hershey Park vacation with my wife over the weekend. This was another stop at Just Press Play in Lancaster. I love this store, man. They have the coolest stuff. Every time I go, I find something cool. I ended up picking up a few NES games this time, but some that I don't have. I'll show you here. I don't know how to say them. Abidox, The Deadly Inner War. This was $10 here. Then this one I never even heard of. We got Caveman games. Some cool filler titles here. And then this one I was surprised I didn't have for $5. Pinbot. Always cool to get to add some cart games to my collection, but as you can see, I'm getting a little bit tight in there for the NES, so I'm gonna have to see if there's some stuff I can move out, stuff that I won't play, that kind of thing. But while I was there, we were getting ready to check out. I was with my wife. She said, hey, check these Wiimotes out. They're really cool. They're Mario and Luigi. And I've wanted these for forever. So I think it was Authentic Finds. If you're watching this video, I saw you just pick them up or look at them at the in the Goodwill. Yeah, and I ended up paying considerably more for these than you would have gotten them for. These were $34 a piece. This one obviously came with the green one, the green like sleeve. This one didn't come with one, but they threw a black one in just to keep it safe for me. This one's worth like $29. This one's worth like $40 or something like that. So they ended up being exactly worth what I paid for them. But super cool to add these to the collection. You guys know that I love weird, cool controllers. So these are definitely getting kept. But that's really all that I have to show you guys this week. I really appreciate you taking the time to watch my videos. If you have questions, you can like, comment, and subscribe. You can either follow me on TikTok or Instagram at The Retro Gaming Collective. I'm also The Retro Gaming Collective on eBay. If you're interested in anything that I've showed in my videos or just want to see what I have up for sale, please feel free. But yeah, until next time, thank you guys so much and happy hunting.